If you're new to the car flipping industry and you're confused about where you're going to find cars for trade price so that you can actually go ahead and sell them and make a profit on each and every single one, I'm going to tell you exactly how you're going to do that. So I started flipping cars just over a year ago now, and I've made a decent amount of money doing so. I've managed to quit my 9 to 5. That wasn't really a planned thing. I just started university, so I had to quit my 9 to 5 to be able to do it. But luckily, my car flipping income from my side hustle, which is now my primary hustle, has made enough money for me to be able to carry on living the life I want to live while also being at university. So when you're trying to buy cars, you want to buy them for a lot cheaper than market price, and the only way to do that is to be good at negotiating, especially if you're not an actual registered car dealer or a car trader, because then you don't have access to these auction sites, or if you do have access to these auction sites, you're going to be hit by these hidden fees that are going to hurt you a lot more than they're going to hurt a local dealership. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go and stick to these 4 platforms. Number 1 is Facebook Marketplace, number 2 is eBay, number 3 is Gumtree, and number 4, if you're really good at talking to people, is going to be AutoTrader. Now, I know what you're thinking. AutoTrader, that's where you go to buy a car for market price. That's where you go to buy a car that is trustworthy. But that is exactly what we're doing. We're going for trustworthy platforms. And if you know how to talk to people and you call enough people off of AutoTrader, you will eventually find someone that's looking to sell their car for a quick sale. And those people are usually ready to negotiate down quite a decent amount because they simply cannot afford to keep this car. So they want to get rid of it as soon as physically possible. And that's where you swoop in like a vulture and you take it off them for a decent price. And then you can flip it for a price that you can't afford to flip it for to make a decent amount of profit. So that is how you're going to use AutoTrader. Facebook Marketplace and the other 2 I mentioned, eBay and Gumtree, they're a bit more tricky because they have a lot of scammers on there, but you can still find good bargains on there as long as you go and see the car and there's nothing wrong with it. So what you need to check mainly is make sure there's no leaks in the engine. No oil leaks, nothing wet in the engine bay. That should never be a thing. If there is a thing like that, you do not take that car home. Make sure it has at least 9 months of MOT and has a full service history, and boom, bang, bow, you are ready to buy a car and you are ready to sell it within a week or 2 and start putting your foot in the door to flipping cars. So take it how you want and good luck.